Hey guys, my apologies. No video last week, and this week's video is running a little late, but I really needed that short vacation despite it not being a vacation because I was extremely busy. So, my apologies, and I hope you forgive me for that, but yeah. So, today I'm going to talk about anxiety, which is really important, and I didn't disrespect it before, but actually I got so stressed out this past weekend that I had my first anxiety attack. So, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, so maybe if you've never had one before, you can understand people who do get them and kind of not be a jerk about it, because it's really kind of scary. And if you do have them, you can know you're not alone by this video, because it's rough when you're just like, I don't even, yeah, it's bad. So, yeah, this is going to be a quick video about anxiety. Before I start, you should know my mom's family is big and they are loud, and so that probably helped finally trigger it. But all week I had been stressing about getting ready for my graduation party, and I had just gone through graduation ceremony, all the pomp and circumstance, and it was so much. And then there was just no stop, because then I had my party the week after, and I had to prepare all of that week. So, like, I was fine. Like, I thought I was doing pretty good. I was pretty impressed with myself. Like, I wasn't feeling nervous or anything, and I was doing really great. I was helping my big sister hang some streamers and, like, telling them where to go because I am short and she is tall. So she was hanging them, and I was just like, oh yeah, a little lower, a little bit more twisted, this and that. And suddenly I was like, wait a second. Like, pixels of black were, like, coming into my vision. I was like, whoa, this is weird. Am I gonna faint? And I was like, okay, double check, make sure you're breathing. Like, I checked, and I was like, yeah, I took a few deep breaths. I'm breathing still. This is weird. And then, like, my feet and stuff started to go numb, and I was like, not gonna happen. I'm over cement right now. I am not going to crack my skull open. So, I, like, casually sat down, still giving directions, and people's voices around me started sounding further away. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. And so, while I was sitting, I was, like, still making sure I was breathing and stuff, and I was like, still my vision is coming and going. At least it's not just going, but it was coming and going. And that was still not good. So I was like, I probably need to lay down, seeing as I'm feeling like I'm faint. So, like, I started sweating like buckets. Like, I was suddenly drenched in sweat. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. So I told my sister I had to go to the bathroom, and I, like, ran inside, and there was a bunch of family members in the kitchen, of course, getting things ready and running around. And I was like, nope, no good, no good. So I ran upstairs. And even before I got to, like, the last step, I had completely lost my vision, and I was like, muscle memory made it to my room, sort of controlled collapsed on my floor so I wouldn't hurt myself, and laid there and felt dizzy for a minute, and then finally it began to fade, and I opened my eyes and I had my vision back, and I was like, thank God, I'm not blind, I'm not dead, I don't know what's happening still. And so I was just like, I can't get up, I can't move, so I just waited. And I waited for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'm good. And I tried to get up, and I was like, nope, nope, started losing my vision again. And I was like, this is so weird. I didn't even feel nervous. I had no idea it was coming, and it just hit me. And so eventually my mom came up to get something, and I was like, hey, Mom, hurry up. I'm dying, but I'm not dying. I don't know what's happening. And she was like, okay, let me get you some water. You need to hydrate, and I'll get your aunt that's a nurse. And I was like, oh, good. My aunt that's a nurse. Let's let the whole family know I'm dying up here, right? Like an hour before my party. And so it actually turned out to be a good thing. My aunt came up and she was like, yeah, it's probably just an anxiety attack. You just need some quiet time away from the family and stuff. So just lay here, maybe take a nap for an hour. And I was like, alright, this is fine. I can do this. But it was just so weird. It, like, came out of the blue. I didn't even know it was coming. Like, I didn't feel nervous. I didn't feel nauseous until, like, after it hit. Towards the end, like, after an hour of laying on the floor and trying to nap, my mom was like, okay, the first guest is here. Hurry up and get up. And I was like, I feel nauseous now. This is not good. The anxiety is not gone. So, yeah, I kind of had to get it out and join the party feeling like crap. But as it went on, I lost that. I never understood how anxiety attacks worked. That you could just be fine and not even feel like you were going to go down, and then suddenly go down, and it was just weird. Like, and I have so much respect for people who have had them multiple times in their life, because that's not fun to go through. Like, it's scary. And so I hope that we all can understand each other and we all can appreciate the struggle that people who have anxiety attacks go through, because now I definitely appreciate them. Like, I didn't disrespect them. I knew that it was hard and it was a struggle, but it is a lot worse than I thought it was to experience it myself. I was like, wow, this is terrible. Like, I hope I don't get another one of these in my life, but I probably will because I'm an introvert, and having so many people around for events like parties, like, I can't avoid that. That's gonna happen in my life. So I now know what it is, that I just need to relax and wait for it to end, but it's not easy. So I ask of your respect for people who get them, and I hope that if you do get them, you know you're not alone, because there's more people out there who get them. And I am now one of those people who get anxiety attacks, and it's not fun. But we're in it together, sad but true. So stay strong. So sorry for this awkward video, I guess, but it was very relevant to my life at the moment. So yeah, anxiety. Um, Yeah, thank you for watching. I really do want you to respect and understand and feel that you're not alone in everything I've said, because it's important and it's scary, and people need to be there for people who have anxiety attacks, even though they need to be not too many people there for you, because that would be bad. So, anyways, if you want to follow me on Tumblr, that's Topazzle, Topazzle. Subscribe, watch my other videos, whatever you want. My anime videos get the most views and they're pretty decent, so I might make another one soon. I'm thinking I might do something Attack on Titan because it's very popular, but I don't know. If you'll like my video or not, you'll just have to wait and see.